would have thought that four men crossing a road would have produced such a timeless and iconic image. Well, 50 years ago, the Beatles were pictured walking single file across Abbey Road in North London. The resulting photograph became one of the most famous album covers of all time and arguably turned the location into a musical shrine. Caterina Vitozzi reports now on the power of a picture to inspire and the story behind it.
Okay.
Today, as it was 50 years ago, it all started with John, leading Ringo, a barefooted Paul and George across Abbey Road. It was a short walk that became a classic Beatles album cover and turned a zebra crossing in North London into a place of pilgrimage.
The Beatles music it's forever, you know, and it brings happiness to the world. And the recent movies showed that. The world without the Beatles would have been a miserable world to live in.
Well, they made walking across a street look cool and iconic. We're all here because they walked across the street one day and took a picture and put it on one of the best albums of all time.
The original photo was taken during a break in recording when the Fab Four were making the Abbey Road album. An American tourist and a team of decorators unexpectedly found themselves frozen in pop music history. 300,000 people a year cross here to try and replicate the photo. It's inspired countless artists and groups and made the studio where they recorded the album the most famous in the world.
This is just a huge celebration of our heritage. You know, it's 50 years since the photo shoot of one of the most famous album covers, I guess, in the world. So it's a real moment to sit back and celebrate the heritage, celebrate the Beatles, whose story is so much a part of the studios.
Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. And I say, oh yeah! All right!
This can only obviously be a recreation of that iconic photograph, but I think what you're glimpsing here today in Abbey Road is a little taste of what Beatlemania would have been like. And what happened next was an unexpected touch of Beatles magic.
Will you marry me?
Really, all you need is love. Caterina Vitozzi, Sky News at Abbey Road.
Some more news for you now. And police search